Welcome, guys, back to the Pointless Watch Studio. Today, I'm going to review my 2024 watch collection. I would say watch journey. There have been changes in my collection. In the end, 18 watches have stayed in my collection. 12 watches I stopped wearing for a reason, either sold, they stopped working and need service, or another reason. And 14 watches have joined my collection. So I'm going to start with all the watches that have left my collection. Starting with this Pagani design watch. I really liked at first because I liked the design, which is similar to old school Rolex. Also, the movement was interesting, PT5000. But my girlfriend also liked the watch kind of a lot. So I decided to gift her the watch because I wasn't wearing it a lot. The Citizen Eco Drive, which I also purchased, I really liked. I wore it a lot, but I decided to gift to my father because he was always complaining that his Seiko was having issues with time consistencies and was losing about few minutes a month. So I decided to give him a solar watch, which shouldn't need battery change. Raketa watch I stopped wearing because at first I liked design, but in the long term I wore it once and I didn't see the purpose of the watch in my collection. The Zenova, overall it looks great, is an interesting watch, but I decided to give it to my friend because I wasn't wearing it a lot and I didn't see the reason it's staying in my collection. Next watch is the Seagull Pilot's watch. I wore it also a few times, but I decided it was a bit too big for my wrist, and I didn't see also the reason to wear it because I have many automatic watches and I prefer automatic watches over mechanical. A Roamer, it was my first gifted automatic watch. I really liked it. I wore it a lot, but I had issues with the crown. Now the movement is also stopped working. I decided to leave it in the box, but in the future I think I'm going to repair it because I still like the design of the watch. Next one is the Candino Skeleton watch. It was a tough decision, but I sold it to my friend. I really like the design, I really like the movement, how it's decorated, but my friend offered the price and I decided to sell it because I had too many watches. Also, you can see the list of watches that I stopped wearing, but I forgot to take a picture of them. Now I'm going to tell about the 18 watches that have stayed in my collection, starting off with the G-Shock. This is the black G-Shock, which is my first expensive watch. I really like the design of it. It's the black and rose gold, I think, really goes together. Also, it was my first kind of premium watch, I would say, for price. But I need to change the battery to be in use also, but I wore it from time to time. Up next is G-Shock Red. It's my second G-Shock and also the favorite design, the Casio Oak. I wear it also from time to time, but also I need to change the battery. The last G-Shock in my collection is the white marble G-Shock. It's my favorite one, to be honest, because I really, really like the digital dial. And I think it's so easy to use because it's thin. It has 200 meter water resistance, which I really like. And I wear it the most in summer. Every G-Shock I wear in the summer, but it's the watch I wear the most out of those three G-Shocks. Next in the collection is the Pagani design. This watch is a gift for me, and I also like the design. It's similar to, not similar, but it's a homage to Rolex Cellini, and it works, to be honest. I really like design, and for now, I don't have the money to buy Rolex Cellini, so this will work. Also, I like that it has sapphire crystal and Seiko VK movement, which is ticking like automatic, but it's on battery. It's one of most accurate quartzes in my collection. After that, this is a Seiko dress watch quartz. I really like the design, the Roman numerals on the white dial. It's also a gift for me. That's why it's not leaving my collection. Plus, it's really thin with sapphire crystal, which is really a good thing. Also, I put this beautiful ostrich strap on it, but I wear it only on formal events. I forgot to record the audio for this watch. This is Lord Elgin. I bought it also this year because it has an interesting movement. It's gold filled and it's automatic. If I'm not mistaken, the logo with those dots means first bearing rotor movement. I like the design, it's like really unique. But I need to service the watch and I need to see what's with the movement and maybe I need to polish it also. After that, one of the first watches that I got is this Atlantic. It was my first Swiss mechanical watch, and I really like it. Also, the movement is exceptional quality. It's been serviced and is still keeping great time. I need to get a better strap for it only, but for now I like it how it looks, and it won't leave the collection also because it has special place in me. After that, the Fisher Extra. It's hard to pronounce the name. It's kind of weird. Also, great watch. I got it with a great deal, and the reason why I got it because it had interesting movement in it. It's similar to Atlantic movement, but smaller, I think. And I was pretty surprised. I bought it, if I'm not mistaken, for only 35 euros or something like that, and I'm pretty happy with it. The only downside is the case has been worn a lot, and it would be great if I changed it. Also, another watch that is not leaving my collection is Enicar. I really like the design. So my grail watch is Rolex Day Date, and it's obviously 10,000 euros, like the cheapest one. This watch is around, I bought it for 100 euros, and I really don't regret the price I paid because I think you can get a really nice deal with a lot of details. Also, it looks good and one of my favorite vintage watches in my collection, and I don't think I'm going to sell it unless I will get the Rolex Day Date. Up next is my one of my favorite Seikos. It's Seiko Samurai. There was two watches that I really wanted from Seiko. It was Seiko Samurai and Seiko Alpinist, and I got both of the watches, and I'm really pleased. So the Seiko Samurai, I wear it in the summer when it can get dirty, like wet, like in kayaks or going through woods or something more extreme situations where the watch can handle it. Up next is my Candino two-tone with bracelet. Unfortunately, this watch I don't wear a lot, but I still gonna give it a chance another year because I like the overall look. Also, it has 200 meters of water resistance and it looks really great. It also has a really nice movement, so I'm thinking of not selling it for now, but it's just sitting in collection. Another watch which is not going to leave my collection, but I wear it a lot. It's Jaguar. I like the dual date, also the power indicator, and the movement is still my favorite. The ETA 2892 movement with a display caseback, which I really enjoyed these type of movements because I'm really fascinated of movements. The only issue with this watch is setting the time and winding it up a little bit because the crown is so tiny, it's difficult to get my fingers around it. Up next is my Candino with gold automatic. It was one of the cheapest automatic Swiss made watches which I bought. Of course, I bought it used, but like for 110 euros, I got the box, papers. It has Selita 200 in gold tone. I really like the overall quality. I like the sapphire crystal, which is in front and back, and the watch is like interesting to be honest. That's why it's not leaving my collection, but I wear it also from time to time. Up next is my, I would say, second favorite watch from Seiko, and it's Seiko Alpinist. I don't wear it a lot, so I decided to just leave it now in my collection, but I don't think I will sell the watch. Plus, the combo with green and gold, it makes the look really, really good. After that, it's my first Seiko ever. It's the Seiko 5 with black and red dial. It's been through a lot. I've been wearing it a lot. Then I gave it to my girlfriend. Then she decided to give it back, so it stays in my collection, but it goes from hers to my collection, and it's like we cannot decide which one needs the watch. And this is a Seiko 5, which I really like. This is a gift for me, and I wear it a lot, usually in summer because I like the design and I like how the light shines on it, and it shows from the black dial to brownish dial to interesting color combination. So it's the Citizen, which was also in last year's collection. I don't wear it a lot because it kind of reminds me of old people's watch. Maybe I had the decision between the black and brown, and I think the brown color gives the old people look. If it was a black dial plus a metallic strap, I would wear it more. But I think I'm going to give another chance, another year. Maybe I will wear it more. After this watch, it's my one of my worn watches from last year, also this year, Titoni. I really, really like this watch. It looks phenomenal. It's so comfortable. It's thin. It has sapphire. It has like everything what I wanted in a watch. It has my favorite movement, the ETA 2892 movement, and I wear it a lot. Like to wear it in formal events. I like unformal, not formal events. Usually, I wear it in summer because when it shines, the white dial is really playing with the colors. And the last watch in last year's collection is my first automatic chronograph, Maurice Lacroix. I won't sell this watch because I really, really wanted the watch, and I doubt that it will ever leave the collection. The design, the look, the feel, everything works with this watch. The quality is there, and also I wear it quite often. So, my 2024, the 14 new watches that I bought, starting with this Victorinox. I went to the Switzerland in business trip, so I was thinking what I wanted from it, and it was also close to my birthday when I went there. I decided to gift myself a watch, and I was really thinking between this Victorinox or this watch. And I decided to pull the trigger on this Victorinox. It also had a great deal, 50% off. Overall design, the water resistance, the feel on my hand, I really, really like it. I bought this Swiss military GMT. I wore this watch when I was traveling to Georgia. I think it kept really good time. I decided to put on this NATO strap, and it I think suits the watch because it came on a metallical strap, and I thought I prefer the NATO strap because it's a GMT like tool watch, and the look is there. This watch you will remember because I bought it and made a review of it. It was in Poland. It was about 200 euros. I prefer automatics, obviously, but I think when you see the movement and how it works, it gives you more interaction, and you see how the winding is working and how the mechanics works, and it gives a special feeling. I think that's why I really like the watch. So this also watch I made the review. It's Seagull by Mysterious Gold. In the video I said the Seagull has double domed sapphire crystal. It actually doesn't. I was shocked when I bought my diamond tester. I put it to the test and it said it's not. It's just a glass. But interestingly, the behind, when you where you can see the movement display case back, it is sapphire. So it's kind of weird that you put sapphire on this display case back, but you don't put sapphire on the front. But I also wear it a lot, and I don't think I'm going to sell the watch. So this watch was flea market find. At first I thought it was Lemania watch chronograph, and I was really pumped. It was like around 100 euros, and it's like, whoa, I think I'm going to buy it. Then I bought it, and then I opened the watch, and it had Seagull automatic movement, the 1940 movement. And I was surprised, first of all, because I haven't seen column wheel automatic chronograph from Seagull. But I do not complain because this watch looks great, it feels great. I had changed the crown only because the crown was replaced, but it's a screw down crown. But the crown that was replaced was a push-pull crown, so it didn't work. So I had to find another crown in use. So this is Lorenzo. It was one of my favorite watches this year because the dial is with Roman numerals. It has my favorite movement and it's 18 karat gold filled case and I really like the design. Also the movement is really decorated beautifully with the gilt movement and overall like it, but I need to change the glass to sapphire or the regular glass because it's scratched up a lot. But I think I'm going to do it next year. Also, the next watch is Mercury. I bought it at auction and I thought it cannot be that good of a watch for around 200 euros. And I was pretty surprised when I used my diamond tester, the date window magnifier, the glass on front and on the back was sapphire, which is really surprising. Also, the movement keeps well timed. It's automatic. The design I like. If they only put on bezel insert that rotates, I would say it's one of the best watches that I bought this year. On to the next watch is the Pontiac Golden Hour. This watch I really wanted because I knew the movement and this ETA movement I really wanted. It's 2470 something, I think. I forgot the number, but the the overall look of the movement is one of my favorites. That's what I really wanted. I bought it at the auction house around 120 euros. The watch was 80 euros plus shipping was 50 euros. So I still think it's a great deal, but this watch needs to be serviced because when I rotate the crown, the rotor spins fast. Up next is this Indus Deluxe watch. I bought this before Pontiac watch because I thought this Indus Deluxe has the movement, but in the end I realized this is wrong movement. It's a little bit newer, but I wasn't disappointed because the watch works and it keeps good time. Up next is this recently purchased Swatch System 51. So in Switzerland, I wanted to buy Swatch, and the System 51 movement watch cost around 200 Swiss francs. And I thought to myself, it's kind of pricey, but I'll think about it. In the end, I decided to have a Victorinox. So later that year, I went to Toronto, and when I was there, I saw this watch in Outlet City and it was super cheap. It was $57 Canadian. And I was like, yep, I'm buying the watch instantly because I really like the movement. It's like so quirky. It's like very unusual and I don't regret buying it. After that, also another watch you have seen maybe, and it's Optima Value 7750 movement, which I bought less than 250 euros. I was surprised that I could get that low of price for this watch. I have worn this watch a lot. I have timed a lot of things because I like to use chronographs for timing things. And I think also really great purchase and you don't get a bad watch because it has sapphire crystal, it has everything. Maybe design could be a little bit better. The colors are different. It has yellow, it has orange in it. I think overall the watch is really great quality for the price you pay. So on to my three most worn watches. So the first one is my Swiss military watch, automatic with round movement. First of all, I really like the combination with gold and white. Looks great. Also, really unusual movement. Ronda R150. Really rarely you can see the watch with that type of movement, but I bought it and I really don't regret buying it. I like that it keeps great time, and when you wind this type of a movement, it feels really great. Most recent purchases, but I wear it also a lot. Like after buying it, this Longinus dress watch. I forgot which collection it came from, but it's really thin. It has like really interesting movement. It's based on ETA 2000 movement. It's really thin. It has sapphire. It has alligator strap. It has everything what I really wanted in dressed watch. I'm really happy that I had the chance to buy it for also really great deal. Number one, my most worn watch, also my graduation gift, this Longinus Hydro Conquest. I really, 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 really like this watch. My favorite watch. I wear it almost every day. It's like if I have a situation when I need a watch, I will take this one first over other watches. It has triple eight movement, which is a recent caliber. It has ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal. It has 200 meters of water resistance. It's built to last. It feels great. The movement keeps great time. It's really consistent. Also, it has in 72 hours of power reserve. It's my favorite watch. I really wanted it and I don't regret buying it. My future plans are keep making YouTube videos. I took a while to edit them, make them, but the reason is I was quite busy. Now I finished school, so I have much more free time, and I think I will upload at least 12 videos. I hope more, but 12 to 24 because I really like doing it. Also, I got a new camera, so I hope the editing will work. So still trying to figure out the audio, which is the biggest issue with me. I want to have great audio, but I don't know how to edit them. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like. Take care.